Okay, everybody, it's 7 in the morning. This is 2 of the Blue Devil experiment. Car is still cold, and just as an update, when I put all my covers back on, I checked my spark plugs in here, and I didn't have any coolant. There was a little carbon built up. I cleaned them off. They were fine. Put them back on. This will be my cold start first thing in the morning. And we'll check out the idling and all that stuff here in a minute. Just show you guys that it's going to be a cold start so you'll understand. There's the thermostat. Cold start. Heater's still on high. Let's go check our smoke. It's going to be kind of loud in here because I am in my garage with destroyed styrofoam. Thanks to my lovely wife, who likes to hit things with the car. Alright. Smoke is gone. It's gone. So that's always a good sign. Still sounds like it's idling a little rough. Let's check this. Get this stuff off the car and we'll take it for a test drive. We'll see exactly how it does. Show out my Oklahoma driver's license. Dirty car, I'm so glad it ain't mine. I got a pickup and I like it a lot better than I do cars. I sit higher off the ground. I got bigger tires. I don't have to worry about much. Idling is definitely still rough. But that could be something else. It is a freaking Volvo, so after I do a little test drive, we'll run by AutoZone and I'll have them do a test on this thing and find out what else is wrong with it. Make sure my garage closes. Definitely rough. The whole car is vibrating. But once you get past the first gear, everything's fine. First gear is a little rough. And at the idle. Wish I had a camera stand for this. Sorry about all the shakiness and bad camera person. My wife's a better camera person than I am. After first gear, this thing's golden. Now, it doesn't say this on the bottle, but other people have said this. For the next 100 miles, they tell you to baby the car. I'm probably not going to do that. Because I'm not going to be driving this car. My wife will be. But that depends on if she decides to keep my pickup until this thing is running right. And if she does, I will be the one driving this. And then I will have to baby it for 100 miles. Because better safe than sorry. I really don't know what else to talk about. I mean, the product's guaranteed, and it seems like it's done what it's supposed to do. The car definitely has way more power than it did. I don't see any smoke in the tailpipe, right at all, even when I'm accelerating. And it's kind of cold outside today. So when I pull over, it might be a little bit. But I seriously doubt there's going to be like what you're experiencing. Because if you're watching this video, you've either been referred to this video because you have a blown head gasket, or you're looking this video up for someone you know who has a blown head gasket. And if you know how a car smokes with a blown head gasket, what I showed you this morning is amazing. Because it has no, I mean, the car will have no get up and go whatsoever. It'll just be smoking and smoking. Like, it'll fill your whole garage up in a matter of seconds. And I have none coming out the back of my car. Just that rough start. Just like and then it goes. But we're gonna get it on the highway here, and we're gonna see what we can do. And yes, I know my steering column's broke. My girlfriend's ignition is locked up, and I don't have $200, $300 to get it fixed because her key has a chip in it and has to go to a Volvo dealer. That's the thing about Volvos. Everything has to go to the dealer. Because no mechanic is going to want to touch this thing unless it's something minor, like, oh, you need your alternator changed? Oh, okay. They might do that. Anything major, they are not going to touch this thing. They don't even want to come within 100 miles of one of these things. I don't like foreign cars anyways. But, I mean, what are you going to do? Happy wife, happy life. I'm gonna put her in a Dodge. That's what I've got. And I love my truck. I put that thing through hell and back, and it's still running with minor repairs. Other than a ball joint, that was a pain in my ass because they were riveted in. They were the originals. Go, fellas, getting on the interstate. A little bit of throttle. Like I said, I don't want to overdo it. We're running about 60 miles an hour, roughly. Check engine lights still flashing. A little rough right there. So I think I've got something else wrong with my car. I'm pretty sure the head gasket problem's fixed, so Blue Devil did what it's supposed to do. For everybody out there, I mean, think about it. $65. Yeah, it's expensive for a pour and sit or a pour and fix fucking thing. And if you're like me, you've never, ever trusted those things. Like the whole Slick 50 thing and stuff like that. I don't trust them. Never have, never will. But those are all due to personal experiences, not hearsay. I've tried them. The Blue Devil, on the other hand, I will be keeping an eye on their products because I'm fairly confident that my head gasket problem is fixed. I'm not smoking at all. See if I can't show you guys without blinding you in the mirror. There's no smoke coming out of that tailpipe whatsoever. None. I'm revving the engine. Nothing. There's nothing coming out of there, so that is what it is. And fuck you, Volvo. And thank you, Blue Devil.